Keeping an eye on entertainment, he's known as the psychic comedian, and soon Peter Antoniou is bringing his jaw-dropping performance right here to Portland.
All right, here is a snippet of some of his mind-blowing work.
There's like a memory that you keep going back to that's something that you thought like, oh, if you can pick this memory up, because it's like the most bonkers thing about me, if you can pick that up, I'll be impressed. So like, you want to know this memory. And like this, a nice challenge. So there's something that happened. It wasn't here, it was abroad. You were...
Yes.
Yeah, you were abroad. Imagine a world map. Imagine placing a pin in the world map where... Okay, we're in the east. And she's not certain about the rest of the world map. East is enough for her. That's fine. Good. Okay, imagine seeing the sign in front of you. Imagine sort of... Oh, it's Thailand, isn't it? You're in Thailand.
Yes.
Oh, and you're drunk in this memory as well.
Yes.
Yeah. And you're watching someone. There's a singer, and you're watching a singer. And it involves you, like, falling over, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But you didn't fall over just because you were drunk.
No.
You were pushed.
Yes.
Whilst watching a Thai impersonator of Elvis, you were pushed off your bar stool by the man who played Neo in The Matrix.
What?
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, that's crazy. You might have seen him on the most recent season of America's Got Talent. After performing in the UK, he's now bringing his show to America, and Peter joins us live right now to tell us all about it. Good morning, Peter.
Good morning, good morning. Thank you so much for having me.
Well, thank you so much for, first of all, joining us, and second of all, freaking us out with
I know, I'm
your
almost
ability.
nervous. He's going to read our minds, and we're not even going to know.
I'm going to eliminate every thought I have, so good luck, Peter.
I always ask permission before I dive into your memories, so your dark secrets are safe, Travis.
Oh, appreciate that. Appreciate
A
that.
consensual psychic. We love that. Tell us more about your show. We obviously can see that you are a mind reader.
Yeah, so I sort of read minds. I got really interested in tarot when I was 9 and started exploring all that. I come from, like, my auntie's a traditional old Greek lady. She loves sort of reading fortunes and palms, and I became fascinated with that and started learning everything I could about that sort of world and built it up into a show where now people come to the theatre and they think of questions they'd like to ask psychics or crazy facts about themselves or just random information, and I jump into their brain and try and reveal what's going on in their mind.
I think it's fascinating because I mean, you hear about psychics and psychic shows. I mean, that's been done, but not with the comedic twist to it. So it's a very different element. How did you kind of think to tie in these two worlds and make it a new path?
Well, when I went to college, I sort of joined an improv troupe, as so many people do, and really enjoyed doing the comedy. And I think, like, the mind reading can be quite scary. You know, like, we've all got our own personal thoughts, and it's a bit of an intimidating image, especially a man with a big beard like this diving inside your brain. So adding the comedy makes it feel a little bit more encouraging and a bit more fun for everyone, which is sort of really my focus.
Yeah, you don't want to go to a show and be scared the whole time. You want to enjoy yourself at least some of it. Peter, you recently moved to America, maybe not recently, but how is an American audience different from some folk in the UK?
Yeah. So I moved to America last year on the 6th, so I'm just on my first year anniversary.
Oh, congratulations.
So really, thank you so much. Yeah, really enjoying being here. And American audiences, they're much more giving. Sort of a lot of the audiences I had in the UK are sort of your traditional image of a British audience, sort of arms crossed, sort of a bit grumpy, go on, impress us. Whereas I've found American audiences so much more giving, they're so much more willing to get involved. And obviously, with a show like mine, getting involved is really important because reading my own mind isn't that impressive.
That seems like that'd be frustrating as either a psychic or a comedian to have to try to crack into a crowd. That seems like it would take so much energy away from the performance if you're trying to break them. So I'm glad to hear that we're a little bit more loosey-goosey in America as a crowd.
Loosey-goosey. Yeah, Americans love self-effacing humor, so insult us and we think it's hilarious.
Yeah, no, it's good fun, and it's nice when you've really earned the audience. Then, if they're a bit grumpy, sometimes when you win them over, you feel like you've properly earned the applause.
Nice. That makes sense. That's so great.
Yes, next month you're going to be here in the Rose City at Helium Comedy Club. Tell us about what we can expect at your show.
Yeah, so it's my full evening show, so people will come, and a large part of the show is everyone thinks of a question they'd love to ask a psychic, and it's my job to read that from your mind and then provide an answer. And it's the whole gamut of things. We get sort of silly questions and serious questions. So I've had things like, should I take that new job? Is there love on the horizon? Equally, there's stuff like, what color's my underpants? Sort of the full range of thoughts. And it's a really interactive show, and it's completely improvised. So as much as you don't know what to expect, neither do I. It's built from the audience. So it should be a really fun evening.
Wow. I've never seen a show like that, so it'd be fun to go check it out. And again, that is over at Helium, which is just on the southeast side, so you got to go check it out. Peter Antoniou, really appreciate your time this morning.
Yeah, and thank you for not reading our minds.
Also that. Do appreciate that as well.
There's always next time.
That's true. We'll have to get you back on the show. All right,
Definitely,
Peter, take care. Good luck on the show. And again, that's on February 9th, and you will be at Helium then. For tickets, check out peterantoniou.com/tickets.